An organization of academicians, teachers, students, NGO and intellectuals named Meghalaya Confederation for Academic Welfare today demanded that the term of the Vice Chancellor of Northeastern Hill University, which expired this year, should not be extended further. MCAW alleged that HEHU, which earned the reputation of being a university with potential for excellence during the tenure of the then Vice Chancellor, Professor Mrinal Miri, has now gone at the lowest ebbs among other universities in the country during the incumbent Vice Chancellor S.K. Srivastava. MCAW also alleged that numerous irregularities are going on in HEHU during Professor Srivastava's tenure. The organization will also write to the President of India, who is the visitor of HEHU and the Union Education Department, not to extend the term of the Vice Chancellor, who they termed as persona non grata, meaning or an unwelcomed person. This afternoon, the members of MCAW, with a chunk of members belonging to teachers and students of HEHU, took out a peaceful procession from HEHU Library to the administrative building, shouted slogans against the Vice Chancellor, which carrying banners and placards along the way. Speaking to the media, the convener of MCAW, Roy Kupar Sindram, said, "All the constructions in HEHU are substandard as the authorities under the leadership of Professor Srivastava has adopted a peculiar and unheard policy that the contractors should quote the rate for any construction work 20% below the tender value." He also alleged that no proper procedure was followed for the renovation of the Convocation Auditorium, as the tender was awarded before the completion of the work.
And this protest today is being held not only in Shillong campus of HEHU, it is being held at the same time in Tura campus also. So our main grievances is that over the years, HEHU was established in the year 1973 with the purpose of serving the tribal interests as well as the students' interests for promoting research and academic interests in the state of Meghalaya. Also, we have seen that in the year 2006, UGC has conferred the award for HEHU to be a university with potential for excellence. But sadly, in 2020, we have seen that the rank of HEHU, it has dropped to 74 from among 100 universities in the whole of India. So we want to ask a question that who is responsible for this failure? Who is responsible for the mess that HEHU is in right now? The Vice Chancellor of the university is supposed to be the leader, who should lead the university to its success, to its growth. But we have seen that in the last 4 or 5 years, the University Chancellor is not able to take all those stakeholders along with him. We have seen the protest time and again by the NEHUTA, the HEHU Teachers Association. We have seen the protest by NEHUNSA, the HEHU Staff Association, as well as the Students' Union. So how do you expect the university to grow when you have all these branches of the university to rebel against the head of the institution itself? So we think we are of the view that this present failure and the drop in rank of HEHU is the person who is solely responsible is the present incumbent VC. So MECO came forward because we understand that HEHU is the pride of the state. Right now, after all the other states they got their own central university, HEHU is the only central university which serves the state of Meghalaya. So we want to protect. We want that HEHU should be restored back to its lost glory. So we want to demand that the present VC should not be allowed to continue. The search and selection committee, who is responsible for selecting a new VC, they should finish the process as soon as possible. The second demand of MECO is that the homegrown local qualified professor from HEHU, they should be given a chance to lead HEHU. Why only the only tribal VC that we had is Dr. B. Pakya. Why after all these years we could not produce one person who is a local to lead the HEHU? We have many who are qualified. So we want the central government, the search and selection committee, that the next VC should be from the homegrown local professor. The third demand is that this present VC should not be allowed to continue. He should not be given another term. As it is, his term has actually ended in the month of September. But he was allowed to continue because the new VC the process of selecting the new VC was not done. So we want the process. This present VC should not be continued to be the VC of HEHU. The third demand from our side, the fourth demand, is that during the tenure of the present VC, there are many financial irregularities. So financial, academic, as well as other irregularities. So we want that investigation should be done and responsibility be fixed on those persons who are responsible for all those irregularities during his tenure. So those are the demands that MECOF put forward. So today we'll be sending a petition, a memorandum to the Prime Minister of India, the Education Minister of the central government, as well as the President of India, who is the visitor of HEHU.
I guess no one will be surprised, because this is a matter of concern for the youth and for the state upliftment. I would like to remind that this recently, a session, I had brought a question, had put to the government to ask, to inquire what role by the government to take up the matter relevant with this university, because we cannot keep quiet. Myself as a responsible representative, I was astonished to see the reply. It was really an irresponsible answer by the state government. They should have intervened right from the beginning. This issue had been appears for many months ahead. Many months ago. But the fact is this: I fail to understand why the government keeps silent. And I was asking that whether the state government had intervened or not. This matter had apprised or not to the central, to the ministry. But it was really awkward to see the answer that they replied, that they have no role. It was highly objectionable, because according to the constitution, this is not just national benefit or national this is not national issue. It is a state issue, even though we know the fact. But surprised to know that the government, they said they have no role to intervene about the irregularities, to put up an inquiry so that we can so that the state government could find out the truth. And moreover, we have seen the grievances which the faculties and the students of the university had faced for very long period of time, since his tenure, 5 years now. So I was strongly opposed for his extension, but the state government also did not turn out positively. And I'm here along with them to send a clear message that it's not just it will not be satisfied enough just to brought an issue in the floor of the house, but I will keep on continue to fight along with them, because presently we know the fact that he also are on the list as an applicant to file as a nominee again for this new VC.